You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. We're turning our attention to an incredible new resource coming to downtown Hot Springs, a faith-based approach to recovery that's bringing hope, healing, and support to men across Arkansas. SOZO Recovery Center is opening a new medical detox and residential treatment facility, marking a major step forward in local care and community involvement. Joining us today are Kahla Lovan, Program Director, and Brad Lovan, Executive Director, to share more about this new chapter for SOZO Recovery. All right, thank you both for being here. Okay, very serious subject. We are all about providing hope to people, especially in times of need. Let's start and talk a little bit about your mission. Brad?
So I'm just here for moral support, actually. Kahla loves being on camera, so.
All right, we're going to bring a little humor and a little levity to today's segment.
No, actually,
I appreciate that, though.
Nicole, actually, the name SOZO comes from the original Greek translation of the Bible, and it's a word that means to heal, to save, or to make one well, and that's exactly what we believe in at SOZO, healing addiction through God's love. But SOZO is also the place where faith and science intersect. So SOZO is the very first faith-based facility in Arkansas to achieve state licensure and KARK accreditation, which means we believe in building the foundation of faith, but we also believe in following best practices. We believe in an integrative, holistic approach to treatment where we treat the person mind, body, and spirit. So we have 4 licensed mental health professionals. We have the best nurse in the world. We have the only board-certified licensed addictionologist in the state of Arkansas, Dr. Kristen Martin. So we're very unique.
Take me on a short journey through somebody's, intake and as they kind of progress through the program. How do they come to you and how do they leave?
Sure.
Well, so we get phone calls from different hospitals, different psychiatric facilities where they start at. We do a pre-admission. We have an admissions counselor that does the intake and pre-screen. We provide transportation. We will go pick them up at their home, wherever they need to be picked up at for treatment, and then they come in residential. They meet with a therapist on day 1 or 2. They meet with Dr. Kristen Martin, our addictionologist, and we start treatment.
Yeah. Kahla, speak a little bit about the physical and mental state that a lot of people come to you in, because I think, folks at home, who are dealing with a loved one who has an addiction, I mean, it is heartbreaking to watch, but for the person who's actually the addict, it's horrible for them too. Speak to that.
Yeah, so we try to make them feel as comfortable as possible. That's one of the reasons why we're wanting to open a detox, a medical detox. And it's a passion of mine. I have a history of emergency room nursing. And so I saw a lot of that coming into the emergency room because they had nowhere to go. Yeah. And I really want them to feel comfortable, loved, God's love through us, and just get the care that they need, because they are in a desperate situation. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, Brad, I think a lot of people think that addicts are choosing this path, and there's a lot of stigma behind it. So when they come to you and, into the loving arms of God, of course, and, listen to that message, I think that they, have a place to start their healing, yes?
Absolutely, and that's one of the things, Nicole, that we hear all the time, and one of the things that I think makes SOZO very special, because everybody at SOZO, everybody on our staff either has their own personal recovery journey, which I do myself, or they have some type of background that makes this makes addiction treatment special to them. And so one of the things that we hear all the time from our men, and one of the things that I think warms all of our hearts, people always say, everywhere else I've been, I just felt like a number. I just felt like a paycheck. I didn't feel like anybody really cared about me. And that really changes everything for a person when they feel the love of Jesus Christ and they feel accepted and they feel warmth, things that some of these men have probably never felt their entire lives.
All right, well, being in Hot Springs, one of the very few places that people can go to, we're trying to fundraise. If people want to connect with you, how do they do that?
Sure, so they can go to our website, sozorecoverycenter.com, and Nicole, one of the new and upcoming things we have, which you mentioned, so Hot Springs, for anybody who doesn't know, has never allowed a treatment center inside the city limits in the history. So last September, we were able to secure the first ever conditional use permit to open up a treatment center in downtown Hot Springs. So we're very excited and very proud of that. So we will have the full continuum of care from detox, residential, partial hospitalization, intensive outpatient, and outpatient levels of care right there at 505 West Grand in the middle of Hot Springs. So we're hoping to get started on that in January, and so we want everybody to be involved, whether it's financially or just be a part of it and know it's there, because it's long overdue. Garland County has the second highest prescribing rate in the entire state, the 38th highest prescribing rate in the entire country out of 3,000 some odd counties, and so like I said, it's long overdue that Garland County had a detox center.
Well, congratulations on
you.
your efforts. Great to meet you both, and continued success.
Thank you, Nicole. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Again, SOZO Recovery Center continues to bring hope and healing to men across Arkansas. To learn more about their new facility programs and how you can help support their mission, visit SOZORecoveryCenter.com. Now, snoring is the nighttime soundtrack nobody asked for. We'll find out what's behind all that noise and how to turn down the volume next. We'll be right back. You're watching Arkansas Style.